Alright guys, welcome back to another video. For today, I'm really excited to make this video. It took me a while not really a long time, probably like an hour to get all these screenshots of every map. But I'm gonna be ranking every single map in the Mad Murderer 2. Also the ones that I've added in the remake. And I'm gonna be ranking them in a tier list. So I guess I'll just start. So Factory. Now this is I don't know when this was made, but it was already in the game files. It was made by Andrew, which is a guy who used to make maps for the Mad Murderer 2. If you go to one of his games he has made, it showcases all the maps he's built for like various games. Now this was one of the ones that were made for the Mad Murderer 2 but was not released, and it was added into the remake and is used as a free-for-all or Sheriff Madness map now. And I would put this at, I'd put it at B tier. Now the only reason I don't have it at A tier or S tier, like, it's a really nice map, but I personally think it's way too big compared to every other map in the game. Find it the biggest map in the game, honestly. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to Office. Now Office is like one of the OG maps, and it's been around forever. I really like Office. Bunch of breakable objects. There's a bunch of obstacles to hide on, or structures to hide on. So trees. You can break a bunch of windows. You can go through vents on that map. There's also like an office area where you break a window and you can only break it as murderer and get up there. So there's a bunch of cool secrets and Easter eggs on that map. So I'm gonna put that into S tier. Now I'm gonna do Plaza. Now this was in the original Mad Murderer, I believe, and they remade it for this game, and it's used as a Sheriff Madness or free-for-all map. Now this map is like, I'd say it's alright. It's pretty good. It's alright. I don't really have a lot to say about it. I'd probably put it at, I want it at B tier or A tier. I don't really know. Let's go with B tier on that one. Now I'm gonna do Pool. Now this was just added in the remake for Balloon Hunt, a new game mode that was added. This is just a rather simplistic map. It's just a pool. It's really it. Nothing really special about it. It's a really simple, nice map, but it's not really a whole lot going on for it, so I'll just put it at C tier. Next, we're going to do Prison. This is another, it's alright. It's a prison. It's unique, and I like it better in these maps, so I'm going to put it at A tier. Now, this is for Free-for-all, Sheriff Madness, the normal mode, anything but Dodge or Die, and Balloon Hunt. It's a really good map, honestly. You can go certain areas of the map, you can only go as murderer, like on top of the roof and stuff. There's some breakable things that the murderer can break. It's overall pretty good map. Orchard. Now this is my favorite map in the game. Instantly going S tier. I love this map. There's trees, a bunch of trees. There's you can do parkour and get on part of the roof. There's a bunch of windows to break. There's a nice hidden area in a bush to go underground. It's just a really nice map. That's like a 10 out of 10. I love that map. Now we have Art Gallery. Instantly going D tier. I fucking hate that map. Oh. Garbage. It's for Sheriff Madness and Free for All. I mean, I don't like it. Putting that instantly down D tier. Let's go Mine now. For Mine, I'm not putting that D tier. I'd actually let go. Mine, I actually really like Mine. I'm gonna put that in A tier. Now, it's a really good map. I put it in S tier. The only reason it's in A tier is because it's only in Sheriff Madness or Free for All. If this wasn't every game mode, I put it in S tier, but it's not, so I'm putting it in A tier because you don't get to really play it that much. But it's a really nice map. I love that. Next, we're gonna do Hospital. Now this is a pretty cool map. It's alright. Not one of my favorites. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's a unique map. It also has a little room where you can see Nicholas's skeleton. He's the creator of MM2, which is a really popular murder mystery game. I don't know if it really deserves it, but yeah, it's really popular. I don't really like it, but now we're going to move on to the 2 Dodge or Die maps. Playground, and then you have Farm. So I'm going to do Playground first. My favorite Dodge or Die map. Also going to be going in S tier. I love that map. Really good for dodge or die. And then we're going to do farm. Farms, you know, it's alright. I'd put it in... where do I want this? I'm going to put that in B tier. You know, it's alright, but I like playground more than farm. And then we're going to do underground lab, or I think that's what it's called, or laboratory. This is a pretty cool map. It's alright. It's a little bit on the smaller end, but it's still really cool. I like it. I'm going to put that in... Where do I want this? B, C, A. I'm going to put that in B tier. Now we have Mad Hotel. This is like, you know, it's alright. It was added in the last update, I believe, and they added the 5 new maps. You know, it's... I'm gonna put that in A tier just because it's really cool. You can go in the water, which is like not in any other map, so it's very unique. Very nice map. I like that map. And then we have Catacombs, which is just added in the new update. Now, Catacombs is a really, really cool map. That's going S tier, just because it's really unique. It has a false... I don't know how... I'm gonna call it a booby trap. There's a booby trap in the map. Now, the booby trap, it's just like... It looks like a normal floor, but then you fall through it, and then you can get killed by people if they're like waiting at the hole at the bottom. It's really funny when people die to that, but yeah, it's a really cool map. Putting that in S tier. And then we have another map for Balloon Hunt Beach, I think it's called. My favorite Balloon Hunt map. This is gonna go A tier. It's really cool. I don't know if it still has these ships in the background. I think this image was from Mad Games when I went on to the game made by Andrew, but don't recall if they have those in the background. But it looks, besides that, it looks pretty much the same. They might still have that. I'm not sure. Still, it's going A tier. Best Balloon Hunt map in my opinion compared to Pool. And then we have Library, another OG map, which is, you know, it's alright. It's pretty cool. It has some unique stuff to it, but nothing too special. There's some really cool hiding spots on this map that I found over the years. I'm sure many other people have also found. I'm going to put that, just because, like, the cool hiding spots you can actually get in it, I'm going to put that in A tier. Final two. Now, there's 2 maps for Tile Smasher now, but they're pretty much the exact same. Really basic maps, but you know, it's still cool. I'm gonna put it down in C tier with the pool map. And then we have Spacecraft, which is a new map. It was made, I think it wasn't in the file, so I'm not sure who made this. It might have been Towel 101 Mr. Towel. I think he's a map builder, I'm not really sure. Because you can see a little like statue of him in the lobby and it says builder, so I'm assuming he's a map builder, a builder of something. And this is a really unique map. I like this map. It's gonna go S tier because it has it's a fairly open map, kind of. It's unique. It has, you know, it's not like any other map. It also has... Oh, do you know what? It doesn't have any unique murderer areas to go to. There's no vents. There's no areas only the murderer can go. So that's really cool. What else do I want to say about this? I mean, there's a little underground, like... It's not underground. It's like a little secret hatch. You can go from one room to another. I like that. It's a way to escape the murderer if you have to. But yeah, that concludes my tier list, I guess. Now... Sure, lots of people aren't going to agree with where I've put certain maps, but, you know, that's whatever. This is my opinion on the maps, and I just really enjoyed making this video, honestly. It took me a while to get the screenshots, but it was definitely worth it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, like, subscribe if you want to, but hopefully this also makes you want to go to the Mad Murder 2 yourself and check out these maps on your own. Alright, thank you.